Let's go, Giants fans! Let me hear you make some noise!
Giants looking to get their 8th win at home during the playoffs. They win the draw. Bowen Byram at his own line will send it in, and now along the left wing side, bounce towards the net, and Ian Scott kicked out the pad and made an early save. Back come the Raiders. Big collision with Kelly and Kanik Leipert. Loose at the side. Hanoun cuts in front. David Tendick the save. A big early save for David Tendick. As Dante Hanoun had a point-blank look the other way. Both goalies tested early. Kept in at the left point by Zach Hayes of the Raiders. Nakbar along the wall, right wing side, lost it. And the Giants come away. Cleared up the left wing side, picked off by the Raiders. And shot back in along the left wing wall. Icing called on the Raiders. It's a sketchy start, and yet 50 seconds into Game 4, we're scoreless.
Yeah, a big hit. There's a collision at the blue line, and Dante Hanoun does such a great job, as he always does, of finding the lane. He weaves into the face-off circle, cuts sharply to his right, gets right in front of the net. Tendick with a big save, an important save for David Tendick in the early start of this game.
At the point, and a shot deflected by Scott, and out of play it goes. So already you can get a bit of a sense of the offensive urgency taking place with the Vancouver Giants.
Shots on goal this series, Vancouver with 70, Prince Albert with 89, Hanoun with 12. You've seen one already here. But last night, Noah Gregor, 9 shots on goal for the Prince Albert Raider team. That's something Vancouver's got to be very concerned about.
Facing off to the left of Ian Scott. Dimitru, Holt, Hardy, Buffero, and Plouffe. Raiders win the faceoff. Masella up the right wing side and cleared forward. Protas to Leeson. Right wing circle, overskated the puck. Knocked off the puck, and now the Giants behind the net will come away with it. Chipped up the right wing side to the point, not out. Kept in by Sapego. Protas is going to spin. He'll keep it in. Protas, down low he goes. And now a pass. Sapego pinching, low shot. That deflected wide. And cleared forward, not out. Protas kept it in, but then lost his stick. Leeson shot, blockered away by David Tendick. Leeson now in the right wing circle. Back to the point it goes for Masella. Now for Leeson. High shot. And that deflects out of play. And we will have another stoppage. 1:44 into game number 4.
Yeah, again, very quickly. I think this Prince Albert team is finding lanes. This is where they're most dangerous, with their skill, with their ability to get pucks on the net. You know, you just have to seal off. You really have to be conscientious defensively about which lanes have got players in it, or which lanes are about to have players in it in their own zone.
Raiders win the draw. Now along the left wing side, it's a battle between Weisblatt and the Giants defender, and the Giants win it free. And now out to center, Roman digs it free. Wide he goes. Roman, side of the net for Kosh. Picked off. And a big move ahead by Weisblatt as he dodged Kanik Leipert. And now the puck is moved forward. Sort of in after it. Frees it along the right wing. Sort of for the trailer. Hines a drive, and that's blocked. Sort of, right circle, trying to weave away to the point for Kanik Leipert. Left wing side, Dallas Hines, low shot, stopped by Scott, rebound cleared away. Good forecheck behind the net by the Giants. Sort of, right wing side as this crowd gets into it. Sort of, in the slot, backhand pass. Byram, left circle, didn't like what he had. Byram going to spin and rim it around the wall to the other side. And grabbed around by the Raiders. Clear to the line, not out. Byram with a big hit. Joseph, point blank, lets it go. It's blocked. Nielsen at the side. Spins away. And now play is whistled down as Byram and Gregor in the neutral zone are pushing and shoving, and I think both are going to go.
Well, that was a good shift. Well, I'm telling you, Roman, Sordoff, and Kosh, that was the way you want a forecheck. You know, you had a couple chances, and you got a second wave of chance. And needless to say, when Vancouver's got Byram in the defense pinching at the blue line to keep plays alive, that is exactly the kind of shift Vancouver needed. I'm not particularly sure that, taking a man off the ice, now we're going to go 4-on-4, is going to affect really either team. But I do like the momentum that Vancouver has played with. Great hit by Byram. He moves into the offensive zone in the half wall. And, the forecheck is on. That's what's important. You get that puck support by the defense. Face off, Prince Albert zone, and we are 4-on-4.
Giants win the draw. Plouffe to set Buffaro. And Buffaro going to backhand it into the corner. Dumitru behind the net. Digs it free in front of the net. Just missed him with the pass. And now the Raiders are away. Hanoun wide on Plouffe. Going to send one towards Tendon. Kelly going to get there first for the Raiders. Now to Hanoun. Now to Masella at the point. He had trouble with it. And it goes out to center. 3 minutes and 30 seconds into this game. We are scoreless. And up the right wing, the Raiders cough it up. And now a pass forward. Davis Kosh to Canik Liepert. And he'll drop it back for Seth Buffaro. Behind his own net, he'll start up. Buffaro, left wing side. Roman crossing in. Left wing side, broken up by Hanoun on the back check. Roman quickly back. And now Hines battling with Leeson. Freed behind the net for Roman, and now here come the Giants. Roman to the right wing for Hines. Right side for Kosh. Taken down by Hayes. Fans call a penalty. The refs do not. 4:15 has expired here in the first period. Canik Liepert in his own zone. Now along the left wing side, it's sorted. He'll take it for a skate. Red line, left wing side, a pass for Joseph. On a backhand, a pass in front for Sorta. Joseph taken out behind the play. Canik Liepert along the right wing wall. Moves it to the point left side. Nice play along the wall. Cutting to the front of the net. Picked off. Hines now a drive. That went high and wide. Giants have had looks here in the early stages. The Raiders will clear it. And we're going to be back to 5-on-5 here in about 5 seconds. Buffaro out of his own zone. This is the type of crowd we expected. Left side Nielsen. Left wing wall to Watts. In front for Nielsen. Trying to make a play. Settling it down on the right wing circle is Buffaro. Picked off by the Raiders. Here's Gregor. Right wing to Protas. Gregor trying to get free. He will! Tipped, and Tendon got a piece. What speed by Noah Gregor.
Boy, it started just inside his own blue line. I cannot tell you how quickly that young man can skate.
Up the right wing, a pass from Patrician to Nielsen. He'll spin away from the check. Nielsen behind the net. Shields back to the point. Hines a drive, and that went wide. Bullich pinching in the corner, gets away from Protas. Davis Kosh, right circle, goes to the left for Hines. Wrist shot deflected, sort of. Couldn't follow up the rebound. Clear to the point, not out. Bullich unable to hold it in. We're scoreless 6 minutes in. Bullich at the line, can't hang on to his pass. Now in the middle for Sorta. Left wing side against Brook. And knocked off the puck nicely. Jacob Brook comes away with it. Behind the net to Hayes. And now up ahead, here come the Raiders. Moe. Bumped by Roman. Moe gets it back to the front of the net, and Brook denied by David Tendon. Clear to the line, not out. Knackbauer kept it in. Right wing side, a collision. Knackbauer and Koch. Giants slowly to center, Bowen Byram. Shot in along the left wing wall. Big check by Hardy. Freeze. Dumitru a chance. Loose puck at the side. And Ian Scott covers it up. A nick before the Giants were able to force it across the line.
Yeah, the crowd loves this. This is what they've come to expect. Listen to this place. This is what they want. They get that puck out of the corner off the cycle. They get it to the front of the net. Dumitru just cannot find that puck into the blue paint. What we've seen here so far in this game is the Raiders very dangerous off the rush. Very quick coming into the offensive zone. Vancouver with more zone time. Vancouver with a diligent work ethic. trying to cycle, but it is tough to penetrate that front of the net, which everybody that plays this Raider team has come to realize. But this is a terrific start to this game.
Raiders win the draw, they clear it. And in deep after it they go. Byram behind his net will go to the left and clear it along the wall. Dimitru, good speed, crossing in right side. In front of the net for Holt. Back to Canuck. Leaper to drive. Bad save. Back come the Raiders. Protas along the wall. Behind the net. And cleared forward. Jared Dimitru. Back to Canuck Leapert. He'll hold on. Now in the middle, Svejkovsky trying to backhand pass. He gets it free. Valenti trying to find some space. Svejkovsky behind the net to Joseph. Joseph, left point Plouffe. Right point Buffero. Wrist shot goes wide. Tipped in front of the net. Joseph behind the goal. Trying to get free is Svejkovsky. The Raiders come away. Long pass. Fonstad nearly got behind the D, but he mishandled that pass. Right wing side now jammed forward by the Giants and cleared out to center. 11:30 remaining here in a scoreless first period between the Giants and the Raiders here in Game 4. Left side. Now to the outside, Fonstad. Crossing the line, right wing. For the Raiders, bumped off the puck by Jaden Joseph. Weisblatt centers. Giants pick it off. And cleared forward. Sorta. Good pass. Left side. Kosh! Shot. Pad save made by Ian Scott. Kept in by Sorta. Trying a pass forward. Broken up by Hayes. This is a different Giants team through the first 9 minutes here of period one.
Yeah, they've played more time inside the Prince Albert zone than they probably did for any portion of that first period last night. No, this is a great response. Really, this team really begs for a first goal of the game, and if the Giants get it, this crowd will erupt. They will be into it.
Back to the right wing point. Masella can't get his shot through. It deflects along the left wing wall. And now freed by the Giants, right wing Sorta. Took a check and trying to clear it now on a backhand. He will. Kosh will get it in deep and the Giants change. Here come the Raiders. Left side Kelly. Ahead for Hanoun. Hanoun's shot deflects wide. Byram behind the net. Nearly lost it. Got it forward. Joseph. His pass picked off by Kelly. He gets it to center anyway. Knackbauer. Knocked off the puck. And now Byram has it at the line. Kicks to the right. Canuck Leaper. To the wall. Knocked off the puck is Nielsen. Now around the wall behind the Raider goal. Cleared hard around the left wing boards and out to center. Canuck Leaper. Left wing across to Byram. Hanoun lost it. Along the wall, got it back. Knackbauer just trying to get it in deep, and he will. And a penalty is upcoming to the Raiders in front of the benches. We'll await to see what the call is going to be, but the Giants are going to go to the game's first power play when we come back. 9:22 to go, first period. Of 18 as far as goals per games in the playoffs.
Yeah, they were 2 for 8 last night. Anytime you get 2 power play goals against Prince Albert, you're doing a good job. The only difference was the game was out of reach by that time. This is now a chance to open the scoring tonight.
Byram at the point to the right side, Plouffe. Down low along the wall, Joseph. To the corner. Pinching is Plouffe, and a shot that's blocked and deflected out of play.
Plouffe can, shoot that puck from either side. That was Byram over on that left side, moving into the top of the face-off circle. And, Dan is not surprised that, Byram's not going to get a lot of good looks in this situation. That's why that puck was deflected off the stick, up in the netting. He knows that. They're going to check him pretty closely, be on him, especially when this team's got the power play.
Facing off now to the right of Ian Scott. Kosh, Valenti, Joseph, Byram, Plouffe. Face-off win by the Raiders. They don't clear it past Plouffe. Left wing circle, Valenti. Down low, Joseph. Joseph to the right for Kosh. Right wing point, Plouffe. Byram at the point, right side to Plouffe. Back to Byram. Byram to Kosh, to Plouffe, with room, lets it go! Save made Scott. Byram to Valenti. Now to the left point, Plouffe, or right point. Now to Byram, left point. Goes to the outside. Kosh in the middle. Left wing circle. Has a look. Behind the net to Bowen Byram. In the office. Behind the net. Byram with it. To Kosh. Valenti to the right for Plouffe. Left side. Valenti a drive. And save. Made by Scott. Kept in by the Giants. Byram. Along the right wing side. Behind the net to Joseph. Joseph Valenti to Dylan Plouffe. Right wing side now to Byram. Left point Plouffe. Walks the line. Byram in the slot. Goes to the right. Kosh across. Just about had Joseph's stick. Byram. Left point. Valenti. Left wing side. Back to Byram. Now to Plouffe. Byram at the point. Valenti in the middle. Kosh! Low shot. Just wide. And cleared forward by Leeson and cleared down the ice.
Caution, a perfect sweet spot right between the hash marks. Good puck movement. They try to set Valenti up for the shot. He accepted the pass and put it right in front to Kosh. He shot wide. Ooh, you got to capitalize on that.
Hines to the right for Canuck Liepert. Crossing the line. Left side. Into the corner he goes. Giants are 0 for 1 on the White Spot power play. And along the left wing side, Nakbar, right side, Kelly trying to cut in and a shot. And that deflects out of play. 7:10 to go. Scoreless first period.
Yeah, isn't that interesting? As soon as the Raiders get the man out of the box, he joins the rush, and how quickly they come up the ice with it, and they get that shot off that right wing. Plouffe to Valenti. Valenti with a shot just misses the net. What I did not mind about that power play at all, obviously, was the puck possession. And second of all, I didn't mind at all the puck retrieval. They were good on that. There was a power play that didn't generate momentum for them necessarily. It certainly didn't lose any. Face off back in the Vancouver Giants zone.
Shots are 9-6 right now favoring the Giants. But a face-off now in the offensive zone.
Doesn't Valenti look comfortable on that power play now?
The confidence that he has displayed
is crazy good.
3 goals in his last 7 games for Yannick Valenti. They've all been on the power play. He had 4 in the entirety of the regular season.
Yeah, this series, Holt's got 2, Valenti's got 2. They lead Vancouver in goal scoring.
Face-off win by the Raiders. From the point, Masella, shot blocked. Low shot, and that's going to go wide. Hardy to the wall. Picked off by Gregor, and a shot stopped by David Tennant.
You know, you just get a feeling that a little bit more for David Tennant. He's faced 7 shots. Once he's in that 10-12 range when that happens, I got a feeling he's going to settle in. You can kind of already see that he's getting back on the horse as to where he's been all season after a pretty tough night last night. And, he's settling in really nicely.
Side of the net now. Weisblatt hooked up. Low shot. Tennant the save. Rebound clear to the point. Not out. Hayes a low shot blocked. Giants try to clear. They won't. What a play by Weisblatt. Gregor. His shot goes well wide. Kept in at the point. And now along the wall. Giants try to clear along the right wing boards. Dawson Holt curls around and goes out to center. Hayes against Dumitru. Dumitru in behind the net. Digs it free. Pass in front for Holt. Just ran out of room. Kosh along the wall. Checked by the Raiders. They come away with it. 6:10 to go. Scoreless first. Fonstad gets it deep for the Raiders. Tendick falls behind the net. Montgomery battling with Plouffe. Roman has a look on the left side. He gets stripped by Protas. Looking for Leeson, trying to knock it down. What a job by Leeson to do just that. Protas, Sapego, backdoor to Leeson, and Roman got his stick in the way. Clear to the line, not out. Protas holds it in. Behind the net for Leeson, too far for him. Sordiff bumping with Sapego. Sapego just trying to keep it pinned along the wall. Roman does it clear. Protas backhand towards. Picked off. Protas holds it in again. Finally, Kosh clears along the left wing wall, and here come the Giants. Roman, sort of. His low shot pad save. Rebound, Roman. That's denied as well. And clear to the wall. Not out. Sort of in the slot, and a shot. Scott the save. Roman, left point Plouffe. Left wing wall, Justin Sorda. Backhand pass, Watts. Masella battles him. Now along the right wing wall, Joseph. Montgomery going to come away with it for Prince Albert, and up he comes along the right wing. Pass to the right wing for Protas, end of a shift. Now the Giants will tread back the other way. 4:45 to go, scoreless first period. And up the right wing. Chipped in deep by the Giants. Behind the net, Watts. In after it. Behind the Raider goal, Joseph can't find it. Now he will along the left wing wall. Raiders all over him. Dug free by Hanoun behind the goal. He'll go to the left wing. And now out to center, that'll go the length of the ice. Icing called on the Raiders.
Well, they're certainly getting some terrific individual efforts. It's a great team effort. Let's be honest. Vancouver 11-8 shots on goal. They've had a lot of the play in the offensive zone. But I'm going to tell you, there's a couple guys that have really contributed. Sordiff has been fantastic. I don't know if I've seen Milos Roman any more diligent with the puck, working his absolute butt off. The thing about Roman, he's got one goal in his last 17 games that he's played. This is a 27-goal guy on the season. I think for Vancouver to really be successful, as hard as he works, he's got to be rewarded with putting a couple pucks in the net.
Face-off win in the defensive zone by the Raiders. And they will skate it forward. A pass for Knackbauer. He missed it, but they're going to call icing on the Raiders once again.
You know, I always thought one of the keys to this series would be, the points from the defense. Vancouver, after 3 games, they got 8 points, a goal and 7 assists. Prince Albert's actually got 9, 2 goals and 7 assists for 9 points. And, they were simply rolling off checks yesterday, the Raider defense in their own zone. And they just initiated all that plays up the ice. But Vancouver defense active.
Shot from Plouffe from the blue line, turned away by Scott. And now along the left wing wall, the Raiders try to clear it. Kept in by the Giants. Pahal behind his net, takes a bump. Masella comes away, there's an injured Giant behind the net, it's Dumitru. Very slow to get up, as he'll get to his feet and skate towards the bench.
Yeah, Hardy and Dumitru collided.
Right wing side, Holt trying to leave his zone. Jared Dumitru talking with Mike Bernstein right now on the bench. Left wing side now, here come the Raiders. Gregor weaving through the middle to the outside. Lost it, got it back. And now Kosh along the left wing boards. Trying to clear it. Weisblatt won the battle. Trying to jam it free now along the right wing wall with 3:10 to go in a scoreless first period here in game 4. Roman charging up the ice. Right wing Sorda. To the right for Koch. Behind the net, Roman. To the point for Kanik Leipert. Left side Byram. He's got all sorts of room. Drag move. Rips a shot. Save made by Scott. Rebound cleared away. Giants have had looks. Byram back in his own zone to grab it.
Yeah, that play by Byram was all set up by the Roman stretching the ice from low to high in the offensive zone, getting it back to the defense.
Watts trying to chip a pass in, picked off by the Raiders. Montgomery chipping it in. Behind the goal it goes to Bowen Byram. Bumped off the puck by Leeson. Back to the point. Pahal gave it away. Watts now just about had Nielsen on a breakaway pass. Instead, it's going to be an icing. And the fans don't like the call.
What I liked about that play is how quickly Watts, when he received that puck on a turnover just inside his blue line, the way Nielsen broke into the center ice area. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to make sure you push this Prince Albert defense back. Keep them from pinching. He stretched that ice. He threw a pass just enough ahead of Nielsen that had he had a little bit more speed, would have skated onto that. He wasn't able to reach the puck, and he's called for icing. However, it looks like that call is overruled. They're going to face that puck off at center ice.
2:13 to go in period number 1. We are scoreless here in game number 4. And these fans already tonight have had more sustained ability to cheer.
Yeah, this is what they came for. This is what they wanted to see. 13-8 shots on goal favoring Vancouver. But, you know, when you're in the last 2 minutes of a period, Dan, against a Raider team that can score so quickly with that speed and that finesse that they have, the way they can move that puck, you got to play whistle to whistle. Well, you got to play the full 20. There's a turnover you can't have.
Plouffe turned it over to Leeson, but then Leeson lost it to Buffaro. Back come the Giants. Hardy towards the goal for Holt on a backhand. Stopped by Ian Scott. Cleared around the boards and past Buffaro. We got a delayed penalty coming up. It's going to the Giants. A collision behind the net. I believe, anyway.
I thought so, too. It's a Vancouver. Yeah, you know, Hardy didn't even know that. That was a good play by that line. As that puck, you know, they chipped it just a little bit wide. I love the way they attacked the net, the hard-holding Dimitri line. And, you know, as that play carried into the corner, Owen Hardy, I talked about it. I think he only had 4 minor penalties going into this weekend or going into these 2 series. Doesn't get a lot of them. And the way he plays, as hard as he plays, you know, he's going to make teams pay for it. Goes in on the forecheck. I don't know. It was a pretty cheap one. You hear what the fans think about it as they see it on the replay screen.
GNF financial penalty kill time now for the Giants. Hanoun to Leeson. Picked off by Kosh and cleared to center. Minute 35 to go in the period. And a minute 45 to go on the power play. Sepago, left circle for Dante Hanoun along the left wing. Hanoun to the wall. Got it back, top of the circle. Now to the slot. Hanoun holds on. Goes to the left, Leeson. Down low. Side of the net, Montgomery turned away by Tendon. Kept in right point, Sepago. Lost it. Short-handed breakaway for Davis Kosh. All by himself. Stopped by the arm of Ian Scott. Oh, what an opportunity for Kosh, short-handed. Ian Scott with a big-time save late in period 1. Gregor overskating it. Dimitru steals. Here come the Giants. Watts, short-handed, crisscross. Dimitru a drive, blocked fearlessly by Caden Gooley. This crowd is loving it. Parker Kelly, return pass, picked off. And offside are the Raiders as they try to bring it back.
Davis Kosh decides to shoot, goes upstairs, glove side. I think Scott gets a piece of it. Boy, he does. I mean, he had that glove right up, waist high. Kosh wanted to put it a little above that, top corner, glove side. And I think that puck hit part of that glove. It sailed into the glass behind the net. What a period. Still got 30 seconds left in it. Face off at the Giant blue line.
Gooley at his own line for the Raiders in the middle for Fonstad. That pass nearly picked off. Weisblatt backing up. And Protas now will back up as he missed the pass. Cole Fonstad brings it across the line. Stops. Drop pass to the point. Protas. Left circle. He'll leave it. 3 seconds to go in the period. Low shot blocked. And cleared out to center ice. This is what the finals at the LEC should feel like.
Yeah.
You can feel the fight.
WHL Championship Series.
Yeah, it's so different. It's almost, so unrecognizable from last night. But what Vancouver really needs now is to be rewarded for that. This crowd with the lead, and you start building on that. When you score first, when you're playing with any kind of a lead, especially as I say, when you score first, it validates your game plan. It's like, guys, what we plan to do, what our strategy is working. Let's go to work on it right now.
Giants are going to start the second period short-handed for another 16 seconds. They're going to go right to left on your radio dial and your webcast screen here in this middle frame. Giants-Raiders, Game 4. Raiders lead the series 2-1. Giants out shooting the Prince Albert Raiders 15-9 in the opening frame. Second period faceoff brought to you by Avenue Machinery, your #1 award-winning Kubota dealer in Western Canada. The second period, a presentation of C&D Logistics. The Raiders will try and move it up, picked up by Roman in the middle. He'll back it up to Kanik Liepert, and he'll launch it down the ice. Giants are back to full strength. We're 5-on-5. Here come the Raiders. Right wing, Parker Kelly. Bumped along the wall by Jared Dimitru as he shot it in. Dante Hanoun in the corner. Bowen Byram going to come away with it. Left wing side, he'll clear it. And forward for Davis Kosh, who sends one in on Ian Scott. Raiders now behind their net. Braden Pahal, the captain. To the left wing side. Chipped forward in the neutral zone, and Brett Leeson is going to ice the puck for the Raiders 55 seconds into the middle frame.
You know, both goalies have to be of the mindset that one big save can turn a game around. And you saw that already with that save that, you know, Ian Scott made on the Kosh breakaway. And you have a feeling, we've seen it all season when Pendick. That's what's called being mentally tough in goal. Knowing that, you know, I mean, the position is completely different than any other position in hockey, and you just got to know that you can make that kind of a difference. But it's being mentally tough.
Left wing side now, Watts trying to send it out in front, knocked down by the Raiders. Protas along the wall is going to escape with it. Ahead to Montgomery, trying to go by Buffaro. Behind the net, Leeson chasing after it. Jaden Joseph protecting the puck along the wall for the Giants. He escapes with it. And he'll come forward. Joseph to Nielsen down the right wing. Off him and now into the corner. In behind for Watts. Sapego ties him up. Brett Leeson now for the Raiders. Going to knock it down. Poke checked off the puck by Plouffe. Leeson then got it back. Shot in on Tendick, and he'll play it around the net to the left side. Dylan Plouffe. Left wing side, Watts tipping it forward. Behind the net, Hayes. Up the right wing slowly. Ahead for Weisblatt. Right wing, Gregor. Crossing into the slot, and a shot right on. Dave Tendick with the save. His 11th of the game. He hangs on.
Well, you know, there you see Noah Gregor again off the rush with good speed. This is a team, I don't know if any team in the league, you know, skates off the attack, off the rush any better, any quicker. You know, and this is the last time I'll refer to last night's game. But those 7 goals in the first period of 4 came off the rush. Literally off the rush. And a really odd-numbered rushes. One was a breakaway. And the other 3 I thought were real skill goals, power play goals, you know, finesse goals. But, you know, Vancouver can't take a step backwards, Dan. They've got to stay on their toes. They've got to keep pushing. This team will catch you flat-footed in a heartbeat.
And after all of that, we're still in a scoreless game. Pahal at the right wing point takes a big bump by Hardy. Play going to be whistled down. Offside, I believe, called on the Raiders. That'll bring the draw outside to center. 2:13 has elapsed here in the middle period of game number 4.
You know, 10 games of the playoffs, Owen Hardy has been a plus. I think there's been 2 times that he was a +3 in games. And, you know, I didn't think the line did a whole lot last night. Dimitri Holt and Hardy, they've been a factor here already tonight.
They had a wonderful opportunity in the first period. And now Weisblatt brings it back for the Raiders, and a high shot goes wide. Gregor going to settle it down above the left circle. He's going to leave for Weisblatt. He had room, he lost a handle, and then he got it back. Gregor trying to get it in deep. And now Weisblatt loses his stick, and the Giants come away 3 wide. Holt crossing the line towards the front of the net. Ian Scott just going to cover it up and hang on.
Ian Scott was a 9th overall Bantam pick for Prince Albert. 2014, he was a 4th round pick of Toronto. 2017. This series, He's 2 wins and a loss and even 900% on the save percentage. So it hasn't been spectacular for Ian Scott in the first 3 games as well. He's 9-2-6 on the season, number 1 in the Western Hockey League postseason playoffs.
A small number of goalies ever selected earlier in a WHL Bantam draft. Carey Price among them. Josh Lepp among them.
Kelowna.
Dan Blackburn.
Kootenay.
That's it. Taylor Gauthier, also a 9th overall pick of the Prince George Cougars. Ian Scott is that good. Right wing side, the Raiders. Drop it, Masella. Picked off the puck by Kosh. He gave it right back to Dante Hanu. Justin Sordiff backing up. He then blows a tire. Bullish. Behind the net to Bowen Byram. Byram to the left wing to Kosh. Masella pinching, kept it in. Hanu finding the trailer, knocked out nicely by Sordiff, and now on the ice it goes. Now the Raiders. Right wing, Protas. Taking it for a skate, weaving across. Drop pass, checked by Kosh. 3 Giants are away. Roman, right circle. His return pass broken up by the Raiders. Kosh, though, gets it back. And now behind his net, Goulet. To the right wing for Leeson, back for Goulet. Goulet going to weave to the left for Montgomery. On a backhand, Goulet behind the net for Leeson. Right point, off Schaffler and out to center. Loden Schaffler has not played a lot in this series. He's got the puck right now. And a pass up the right wing side, Leeson. Nearly got checked. Right side now, Montgomery ahead to Leeson. Down the right side, great work by Buffero. Puck center, tipped off a skate, and a good tracking job by David Tendick. Svenkovsky was in the blue paint and hit him. Tendick found it, made the save. He hangs on.
That's one of the toughest things to do, is read the puck after it's deflected, especially off one of your own players. I mean, that puck is deflected in the paint by Sorda so directly, heading for the center of the net, that it was just incredible. It was a must, an absolute must, that David Tennant find that puck in a hurry, stick that pad out, and make the save.
Evan Patrician and Spencer Moe to face off. And the draw goes to the Raiders rather. Brook along the left wing wall. Down low to Pierce. Pierce and Hines. In after it is Brook. Freed. Moe. Quick shot. Tended to save. And around the boards. And back to the point. It's Pahal. Slide into the right for Hayes. Nearly lost it. Kept it in. Canuck Liepert against Brook. And now Hines for the Giants behind his own net. Clears it along the wall and out to center. Valenti forcing a steal. Left wing side just going to shoot it deep. Giants go for a change. 5:10 gone, second period, a steal. Left side, Kosh. Didn't have a lane to shoot the puck, so he holds on. Above the left circle, towards the net. Ian Scott just going to snatch it out of the air and hang on as we still await the game's first goal.
Yeah, that was a case again of not so much losing the puck as falling with it. We saw Sapego fall earlier towards the end of that period. That's when Davis Kosh had the breakaway. That's twice now, another player falling, and Davis Kosh picked it up. But I thought the Raiders did a nice job of tracking back defensively, forced Kosh out of the face-off circle, back towards the blue line. He turned, he spun, he shot it, and Scott with an easy save, face-off to his right.
Giants win the draw from the point. Plouffe, a high shot, that goes wide. Left wing wall, Giants can't find it. Gregor, freed behind his net and up the left wing side, Sapego. To the left wing boards, good breakout, Gregor. Into the middle, Buffero knocking it down. Up the right wing. Low shot sent in on Scott. Sapego behind his net, leaves it to his left. And a long lead feed up the right wing to Weisblatt. He can't hang on. Raiders having a bit of trouble connecting their passes here. Kosh circles in his own zone. And he'll have a look. Kosh up the middle, Roman by the D. And he comes to the forehand over the goal. Roman continues to be snake bit. What a move, and he just missed upstairs. We're still scoreless in game 2. Milos Roman for the Vancouver Giants has not scored in 9 games. What a thrill that would have been. Right wing side, sort of. To the outside, dodges a check. To the point. Canik Leaper to the outside, into the corner for Hardy. Tied up in the corner, Hanoun against Dumitru. Hayes to the right side for Kelly. And he'll spin, he'll get it out to center, and now for Hanoun across. He'll get by Canik Leaper. Hanoun in close, and a good save by Tendick, one of his best of the night. Dante Hanoun denied. And now a dangerous pass up the middle, kept in by the Raiders. Hanoun to Kelly, back to Hanoun, a drive. That's blocked by Dumitru and sent to the wall. Knackbauer lost it. Giants try to free it. Canik Leaper in the middle. Byram 3-on-2. Byram trying to go wide. He will, but he'll lose a handle of it. Hayes staples him. Hardy in the corner. Wide on Pahal. Left side. Owen Hardy switches to the forehand. Scott to his right makes the save, and he hangs on.
Well, it's punch, counter punch. I don't know if you can make a better stretch pass than Kosh makes to Roman. He catches a Prince Albert Raider defenseman standing still, goes to his forehand, and then very quickly, I don't know if Scott gets a piece of this or not, his head is up, puck goes on edge. See, this is what happens, and he knows it. He shot wide, simply or over high, because that puck stood up at the last second. You got to have luck. You've got to get that puck sitting flat a lot of times to make your best play if you're going underneath the crossbar. But how quickly Hanoun came back and answered the other way. It's a terrific game.
12:30 to go, second period. We are still scoreless. Leeson chipping it forward for the Raiders. Canik Leaper, left side. Ahead for Watts. Chipping it in along the wall. Nielsen takes his man down. Now to the point. Canik Leaper to Bowen Byram. Byram at left point. Sends it around the boards. Joseph around the boards. Leeson, a clever little play up the right wing, and now Montgomery gets by Byram. Protas now in after it against Watts. Rimming it around the wall. Joseph takes a bump. Montgomery able to hold it in for a moment. Now Nielsen comes away. One-on-one with Gooley, defending him well. Nielsen is thumped off the puck. And now Sepago out of his own zone for the Raiders. Left wing side. Gooley will chip it in. 11:30 to play. Second period, scoreless game. Out to center, off the glass. Scott forced to play it. Leaves it to his left. Pahal. Off the wall, turned over. Roman shot, and Ian Scott once again has an answer. He's 22 for 22. 11:14 to go in the second period.
Yeah, there's all 200 feet of ice being used in this one here today. You know, on the forecheck, this is what happens when you turn that puck over. That was a good job getting in deep. You know, that puck, sometimes you get a defenseman, even a good team like Prince Albert, they'll turn that puck over. They'll want to get rid of it to somewhere on the half wall. That's what happened. It bounced off a Vancouver Giant right into the slot area for a good chance, and another good save by goaltender Scott. There was nothing pretty about that last play, but it was effective because of the forecheck.
Giants win the draw. Sveikovsky to the point. Low shot blocked. Valenti spins and fires, and that's blocked on its way. Gregor does not clear it. Kept in by Plouffe towards the goal. Switched directions and went wide. Bullich back at his own line. Trying to weave away from Gregor. Bullich is going to take it for a skate. Still has it. Gregor then stripped him, but then lost a handle. Dylan Plouffe, first guy back. Left wing side, no icing on the play. Pahal lifting Joseph's stick. And the Raiders. Wise flat out to center for Hanoun. Left side, Byram. Made a great move, but then lost it to Hanoun. And a high pass along the wall, knocked down by Sorda. He'll bring it in along the right wing. Masella, bumped by Sorda. Picked off by Roman, right wing. To Kosh. Spinning away on a backhand. Roman wrapping it around. Left wing side to the point for Dylan Plouffe. Nice pass, cross ice. Byram Top of the right circle, spins away from Masella. Byram leaves it to the wall. Kosh, Roman. Right wing point, wrist shot through. Ian Scott tracked it and made the save, and he hangs on. 9:45 to go in the second.
Almost 47 tonight.
4,626 on hand here tonight. And we are still without a goal. 9:40 to go, second period. Kelly is taken down along the wall by Bowen Byram. And an interference penalty is upcoming.
That can't be Byram, can it? I mean, that was as good a hip check.
This is going to be an interference penalty on Byram.
How does that happen? He was the last. I don't understand that.
Michael Dick is not happy on the Giants bench.
Well, Parker Kelly has the puck and he dumps it in. And I think before a Prince Albert Raider gets to touch the puck, this is a hip check, and he kind of sticks to him. That's as good a hip check. It is actually Parker Kelly that has his arm around Bowen Byram's neck. You know, we don't complain about officials all that much. I don't get that interference call at all.
Short-handed, the Giants steal. Dimitru comes away with it. Left side, a pass in front. Hanoun broke it up. Dimitru back out to center, and Dylan Plouffe will hammer it back in. G&F financial penalty kill number 2 for the Giants. Here's Gregor for the Raiders. Down the right wing, across the line, into the slot. Gregor, left side! Tendick sliding to make a save off Montgomery. And now along the wall, behind the goal. Plouffe, clear to the point, not out. Sapego holds it in. Sapego along the wall, down low, Montgomery to Leeson. Leeson to the left point. Hanoun on the backhand, holds it in. Hanoun, left circle, goes to Leeson. Back to the point, Sapego. To the right, Gregor. Gregor to the front of the net, that tipped high and wide. Now Leeson to the point, hustling. Sapego got there, no! Off Sapego and out. Gregor, though, going to bring it back in. Leeson up the middle. Right side to the point, kept in by Hanoun. Right circle, now half board. Sneaking down low is Hanoun. Behind the net against Hines. Leeson, Hanoun. Goes to the slot. Right wing. Hanoun up high. Went wide. 35 seconds to go on the power play. Leeson. Hanoun. Lets one go. Tipped over the net and out of play by Montgomery.
I think this Prince Albert Raider team is probably the best puck-moving team in the offensive zone that we've seen all year. I mean, they're great even 5-on-5. They'll challenge it to the nth degree. And when they get the man advantage, they'll go from one side to the other, and they get the opposite shooting wingers coming in on the opposite side. That gives them great angles for puck shots.
Kelly, Protas, Weisblatt, Fonstad, Gooley for Prince Albert. Giants win the draw, and they send it down the ice.
Wonderful, wonderful job by Bafaro.
Cleared up the left wing wall by the Raiders. Fonstad, rink wide for Parker Kelly. He'll cross the line. Kelly, Weisblatt, outside, drop pass. Protas to Gooley. Gooley, wrist shot through, that switch directions. Now to the point, Gooley. Left side, Fonstad. Tail end of this power play. Puck to the wall, Byram. Out of the penalty box, puck clear. The Raiders are 0 for 2 on the power play. Giants ice the puck.
Michael Dick, I think, had, for me, for my opinion, the best explanation for shot blocking that I've heard. And it's 3 words. Insulate the goalie. Think about that, Dad. That's exactly what it is. Insulate him so that he's the last guy to touch the puck on a shot. That's where you get the shot blocking. That's where you get the stick checking, making sure that the goalie, in this case Tendick, is the last guy. He felt that there was a couple games, they didn't insulate the goalie well enough. I thought that was remarkable insight on exactly what shot blocking is all about.
Face off in the offensive zone for the Raiders. Behind the net, Moe battling with Byram. Spencer Mowell on the right wing.
Now you got to push back that. Penalties over, play in the Vancouver zone. Got to win battles.
Hanoun escapes. Back to the point to Hall. His wrist shot. Stick save made by David Tendick. Clear to the wall. And now freed by Jaden Joseph. Moe bumps with him. Joseph with the puck pinned in the left wing corner of his own zone for the Giants. The Raiders keep it pinned. That will be a whistle.
Dan, I'll say it again. I mean, you talk about meaningful playoff games for Jaden Joseph. 9 different series. 9! He's played 8 different teams in the playoffs. He's won 7 playoff series. You know how badly he'd like to win this one to get to the Memorial Cup. Now, Jaden Joseph, as good as he's been for this team, he's got a goal in his last 12 games. I got a feeling they got to get a little bit more, and I think Jaden Joseph would probably be the first to admit that. You know, boy, that'd be a big bonus. We're still stuck on zeros here. 6:54 left. Vancouver's just killing that penalty so successfully and not really been able to get out of their zone. They made a line change. Face off to Tennick's left.
Face-off win by the Raiders. Pahal from the point, and a shot through traffic stopped by David Tenden.
And I'm sure the coaches said, look how intently you got both Michael Dick and Jamie Hewitt looking up to see what the matchup is here, what the coverage has to be. They've got to get, yeah, see, there you go. I knew it. They make a line change. So it was a last-second decision to see whether Prince Albert would change their forward group or their unit on this face-off inside the Vancouver zone. They didn't. Out comes a new Vancouver Giant line.
To the left of David Tennick we go. Face-off win and cleared down the ice.
That's an important line change, guys.
Back come the Raiders, though, outside Fonstadt. Spins away from Byram. Back to the point for Hayes. Kept in by Pahal at the right point. Behind the net, Fonstadt. Clear around the boards. Pinching Pahal. Puck up by him. Raiders hold it in. Gregor. Stripped by Kosh. Then stripped back by Gregor. Gregor to the right side. Plouffe takes it away from him. Golly. Nobody can hold on to the puck for longer than about a second.
Well, because the opposing team's got such active sticks, they're checking like crazy. If you have it on your stick, boy, you got to get rid of it in a hurry.
Byram a long pass ahead, tipped up high by Kosh, and that'll go out of play.
You know, so many players don't have trouble making a pass. They have trouble seeing the pass. Okay, their skill levels are to make it. But when things are happening so fast in a hockey game, seeing where you got to go with it sometimes passes you by so quickly, you get stripped of the puck.
Face-off now at center ice. And the face-off draw won by the Prince Albert Raiders as they control. And now forward, Leeson made a move into the circle. Leeson to the outside. Back to the point for Masella. Now to Leeson. Has a spin, goes to Masella. And he'll hold on. And along the wall now, the Giants try to poke it free up the left wing. Dimitru around the net to Holt. Turnover. Leeson a shot. That's blocked by Buffero. Leeson now in the corner. Back to the left wing point. Sapego to Masella. On a backhand. Protas. Left side Sapego. Down low along the wall, Montgomery. Holt now. Into the corner. Protas going to bump with Hardy. Clear to the line, not out. Masella, low shot, doesn't get it through. Buffero off the glass and out to center. 5 minutes to go, second period. We are still without a goal here in Game 4. Moe, hard in after it for the Raiders. Into the corner for Brook. Down low to Moe. He had a man open in front of the net, Pahal, but Buffero took it away. The Raiders keep it onside.
Yeah, they've got some momentum. Vancouver's got to turn this momentum around now.
Holt's going to clear it down the ice. Not far enough for an icing. The Giants should be able to finish their change. The Raiders out to center, knocked down by Dallas Hines. Rink wide to Bullich. Now Hines. Left wing side, a pass nearly broken up. The Raiders control. And around the net, up the left wing, backhanded to center. Now the Raiders come away with it. Chipped in deep, Hanoun. One man to beat, left side, sharp angle shot, and Tennick had to be careful. It goes wide and all the way out to center ice. Masella. Sapego, Hanoun. Got there first, and now along the right wing. Knackbauer. Couldn't find it. Watts forward for the Giants. 3:40 to play here in the second period. Shots are 24-18 for the Vancouver Giants. Up the right wing, pass too far. Roman picked it off. Svejkovsky back to Roman. Way to move! Lost the puck. Knackbauer can't find it. There's a shot in front, and unable to knock the rebound home is Roman. Giants come close. Knackbauer doesn't clear it. Kept in by the Giants. Kanek Liepert, left wing side, holds on. Down low to the wall for Sordiff. He's stripped of the puck. Breakaway. Sapego in alone for the Raiders. Stopped by Tendick. He hangs on. That might be the save of the series for David Tendick. We are still scoreless in Game 4.
That's quite incredible. They needed that. Boy, you talk about rising to the occasion. Vancouver finally changes the momentum. They get the puck in the offensive zone. It's stripped away, of all people, a defenseman. Sergei Sapego on the rush. He's a left-hand shot. He tries to go to one side and then slide it 5-hole. Absolutely nothing there. David Tendick in a zone.
Ian Scott and David Tendick have both been terrific tonight for the Giants. Puck along the left wing wall. Noah Gregor controls, gets to the slot. Quick shot, Tendick blocker save. Rebound to the corner for Weisblatt. Bumped along the wall by Dimitru. Holt, good pass ahead to Plouffe. Hardy going to send it down the ice. Icing waved off. Dimitru down low for Holt. Holt going to spin away. Dawson Holt along the right wing. Avoids Fonstad. Holt, front of the net. Just about had Dimitru. Raiders pick it off, and now back they come. Gregor looking for a trailer. Weak shot. Tendick just going to snare it and hang on. 2:17 to play in the second.
Yeah, that was a good job in the offensive zone by Holt and Dimitru. Holt gets a puck, but Jared Dimitru was in too tight. He was in top of the paint area. There's no way that you're going to make that pass or complete that pass, especially with a goalie like Scott. But, Holt tried to get it through the paint. Never a bad thing, really, because it can bounce off strange things that find the back of the net. Wow, how important was that save? How important with the 0-0 tie, Dan, is the next 2:17 of this period?
I know where you were going with that. Face-off win by the Giants behind their own zone, though. Montgomery going to come away with it for the Raiders. And along the wall, Protas to Leeson. Through his skates, picked off by Nielsen. Forward for Byram. Now Watts. Picked off by the Raiders. Back they come. Montgomery. His pass ahead. Leeson trying to go through Kanek Liepert. He was defended beautifully. Cleared out to center by the Giants. Now the Raiders will try again. Leeson. Try to shot, it's blocked. Giants will have numbers if they hurry. Joseph, though, just going to backhand it out to center. Watts comes away with it. Left circle, made a move! Oh, and he shot it wide. Might have been poked off the puck. Now into the slot. Watts tries again, it's blocked. Braden Watts nearly got the LEC on its feet. We remain 0-0, icing on the Prince Albert Raiders.
Unbelievable that this puck, I don't know if it's knocked off Watts' stick. He's a terrific finisher. He's got to come away from the wall with the puck. A beautiful toe drag. And I do think it was knocked off his stick by Sapego at the last second. He wants to put it in. All he's got to do is tuck it in. And Sapego, actually his stick, makes contact with Watts' stick up above in the shaft area, just above the blade. Unable to complete that move.
Roman off the draw against Hanoun, goes behind the net. Roman trying to free for Kosh. 1 minute, 5 seconds to go here in the second period. Raiders come free with it. Hanoun, long pass forward for Knackbauer. Knocked on the puck by Plouffe, clear to center. 50 seconds to go here in the second period. We are scoreless. Still in game 4. Here come the Raiders. Kelly weaving to the middle. Knocked down by Roman. Cleared to center by the Giants. And now 30 seconds to go in the frame. Pahal takes it. Crossing into the circle. Knocked off the puck. Giants hurry. They could have numbers. Plouffe to center. Just going to rim it hard in. Jeremy Masella, right wing, now in the middle. Gregor weaving through, defended well by Hines. And the Giants get it to center. Raiders bring it back. We're going to go into the second intermission, scoreless 0-0.
Giants fans, here we are, going into period 3. It's time to bring it. I'm gonna count down from 3. When I say let's go, I need to hear you make noise. 3, 2, 1, let's go!
In this playoff series so far, in the playoffs, I should say, Vancouver tied after 40 minutes one time, and they won that game.
Raiders win the draw, and they send it in along the left wing side. Dante Hanoun going to backhand it around the boards. Kept in by Parker Kelly. Lost it, and now cleared out to center ice by the Giants. Shot back in by the Raiders. Third period faceoff presented by Avenue Machinery, your number one award-winning Kubota dealer in Western Canada. Here come the Giants. They've got room. Joseph. Right side center. In skates. Free to the side. Nielsen going to dig it free. In the corner, he's stapled to the wall by Pahal. Then a big collision by Joseph. Referee's letting it go. Backhanded down the ice by Hayes. Offside called on the Raiders, 43 seconds in.
Wow, you gotta love that answer back hit by Jaden Joseph. Nielsen took a thumping, and it wasn't 15 feet away that Joseph says, I'll pay you back. Comes in, and, maybe that might have been called another time. I don't think you call that at this point. There wasn't anything real dirty about that at all. It was solid contact. That's sticking up for each other. A hit, and answer back with another one against the hitter, if you will. That's a good job.
Giants free it in front. Dimitru, low shot. Scott with the left pad save, as he has had an answer for everything so far tonight from the Giants. Buffaro behind his net with Leeson in pursuit. Buffaro pinned along the wall, frees behind for Dylan Plouffe. Plouffe to Holt on his backhand, clear to the line and out. Dimitru going to skate forward, trying to go wide on Masella. Masella poked him off the puck. And now Leeson takes it for a skate. Picked off in the middle of the ice by the Giants. Roman trying to bring it in. Sapego knocked him off the puck. And now Kosh in the neutral zone. Backing up for Dylan Plouffe. 90 seconds into the third period. Plouffe at the right wing. Kosh to Roman. Back to Kanik Liepert. Cleared forward. Sort of. Right wing side. Has a bit of room. Wide on Hayes. Sort of falls. Here come the Raiders. Gregor. Good speed. Trying to go wide on Roman. Roman took him wide. Low shot goes wide of the target. Giants come away. Sort of ahead for Kosh. Now Roman jumps up. And knocked on the puck by Gregor. Sort of bumps with Fonstad behind the net. Centered, picked off by Gregor playing good defense. And now Fonstad into the corner. Digs it free for the Raiders. 2:30 into the third period. Scoreless tie, game 4. Offside are the Giants.
One thing about Cole Fonstad that does impress me is, you watch him, he's always moving. He's done a pretty good job of, taking the offensive line. When he gets going, he's going to get in the offensive zone in a hurry. A 5th overall pick in 2015. You know the guys ahead of him? Ty Smith, Kalen Addison, Tyler Popovich, Jet Wu, Fonstad 5th.
Cleared around the wall. Held in by the Giants. Weak shot blocked away by Scott. Watts to Joseph. Down low, Sveikovsky. Through him. Grabbed by Hanoun. Knocked down along the wall by Braden Watts. Nice play. Joseph with Sveikovsky. What a pass. Watts in the slot. Fires. Scott the save. Rebound. Joseph through the blue paint and up the other side. Still scoreless. Byram back into his own zone. As he weaves behind his net away from a couple checks. Hardy. Nice pass ahead. Joseph ahead. Too far for Svejkovsky. Coughed up. And Joseph tried to go through the legs. It's picked off by the Raiders. And now the Giants back to their own zone to get the puck. Dallas Hines weaves through. He's still got it. Left circle. Hardy up high and wide. Another near miss as the Giants keep getting chances. Gregor bumps the puck free to Fonstad in the corner. Down low behind the net to Gregor. Wrapping it around. Stopped by Tendon. And Weisblatt in the middle to Hardy. Poked free to Holtz and cleared to center. Now Fonstad brings it back. Fonstad shot. Tendon the save. Fought the rebound. He found it and he hangs on.
Couple chances there for Vancouver. The second one was the Hines entry. Throws it to, Hardy. Shot wide, but this is about the best chance right in here. That puck is in the paint area. I think it might have glanced off the post. They get an overhead shot. The fans in this building. It's around the net. It slides just outside the goal line, and you had goaltender Scott on all fours. He was on his stomach. All he could hope to do was get a pad on it. He must have got just a piece of it as it slid from one side of the crease through to the other.
Face-off win, Giants. And clear to the left wing wall, Kosh. Left wing side, Hardin after it, sort of. Bumping with his man. And now in the far right wing corner, sort of behind the net, centered it, Scott the save, and the rebound cleared away. And now a breakaway for Leeson. All alone, Leeson cuts in, scores! 4 minutes and 21 seconds into the third period, Brent Leeson has a 7-game point streak in the playoffs.
A swarm, if you will, by the Vancouver Giants in front of the goaltender Scott. They get everybody in there. And out comes the Prince Albert Raiders with that puck. Leeson, the last guy you want to have coming in all alone on it. That puck, he gets a pretty good piece of it, does Tennick, but it trickles through in behind him. But that's just incredible. All that play around, the goaltender, Ian Scott. You get all the guys in tight and away go. And they're so dangerous on the counter. I don't know who jumped that puck or shot that puck out of that scrum in front of the Prince Albert net. It might have been, I don't know, was it Scott? Somebody got it up into the neutral ice area, and away goes Leeson. Oh, my goodness.
15:39 to go in the third period. And the Prince Albert Raiders have drawn first blood here in game number 4. Back come the Giants. Plouffe into the corner for Tristan Nielsen. Pahal from Protas.
Leeson for Protas, was it?
Yeah, and here come the Raiders. Mo, his pass. Hanoun, shot trickles wide off a block. 15-10 to go here in the third for the Giants to try and tie this thing. You just can't give Brett Leeson that kind of opportunity. Raiders send it back into the Giants zone.
Yeah, they're so conditioned to strike on any kind of a counter. They're ready. They're poised. They skate so well. They're ready to go.
Now a turnover, and the Raiders trying to bring it back. Hardy along the wall, right wing side. Cleared back into the Giants zone. And now a pass forward, Holt. Left wing, Dimitru at the circle, and the slot is blocked by Masella. And behind the net, he'll dig it free to the corner. Fonstad nearly gave it away. Cleared to center by the Raiders. Gregor, 1-on-2. Into the slot, let a shot go. Tennick the save, hangs on.
Dan, every time I think of Brent Leeson, I think of the guy sitting beside me on the other side of the glass. Barclay Barnett had drafted him for Tri-City. Took him in the third round. Bob Torrey, general manager, traded him.
Brett Leeson, last season, 12 games with the Tri-City Americans. Bill had 1 goal.
Remember Bob Torrey told us when we talked to him this spring, when we were down there this winter, he said he was actually at that point penciled in for a third-line spot. And what he's done at Prince Albert, I mean, he started the season, 30 games, he had 54 points.
And he's got the 1-0 goal tonight in game number 4.
All right, Vancouver's got to stay poised, keep the foot on the gas. Still a ton of time left. I like the way they're playing. You just don't think they're going to be denied tonight.
Kosh behind the net for Sveikovsky. Knocked down by the Raiders. Pahal going to spin. And now to Protas. Left wing to Leeson. Leeson left circle. Lets a shot go. It got blocked. Now along the left wing, Montgomery to Sapego. Shot goes wide. Leeson gets to the puck first along the wall ahead of Watts. Protas behind the net, all 6'5" of them. Spins away from a check. Protas. Byram comes away with it. Nice pass forward. Cleared off the glass and out. That's going to be an icing, though, on the Giants as the Raiders go back to get it first.
All right, you expect a little bit of a lull here. Obviously a downer. Prince Albert opens the scoring here, 4:21. You know, you back on the bench, you get together, you get your leadership group, and there's probably more than one. There's 5 or 6 in every team. It's not just the guys wearing the letter. And you say, come on, guys, you can get this thing done. This is doable tonight. A little bit of an uphill battle. Hey, 8-2 last night was an uphill battle. 1-0 right now. You know, Vancouver's in not a bad spot. You hate giving up the first goal of the game.
Kelly left circle to the point. Hayes tipped on net, hit the outside of the net. Kelly now in the left wing corner. Dug free by Bowen Byram. And up the middle, left side. Pass forward, knocked down by Hayes. And he'll clear it forward now for the Raiders. Kelly just going to backhand it in deep. Seth Buffaro behind his net will leave it for Plouffe, right wing. His pass forward for Roman. Drops for Buffaro. And now the Giants get going as this Raider 1-4 neutral zone clog goes to work. Masella forcing it out to center. Plouffe rink wide to Buffaro. To the right wing side, chip deep by Holt. Dumitru in after it against Masella. Masella plays it nicely to the left wing. Fonstad to the line, not out. Masella on a backhand to Weisblatt. And out to center it goes. Bouncing puck. First guy there, Buffaro. And he'll hold on in the near corner. Backhand pass, picked off by Gregor. Buffaro gets it back. Now he lost it. Leeson stripped it for a moment. Now it is cleared by the Giants. 11:30 to go here in the third. It's the Raiders 1, the Giants no score. Montgomery picked off by Sorda. And Kosh can't find it. Off the stanchion it goes, and that will stop play with 11:18 to go, third period.
You know, 13-2, Prince Albert has outscored Vancouver in the last 3 games. You know, and Ian Scott has been, a big reason, for the lack of offense for Vancouver. They've had their chances tonight. This is a team that still has a lot of time left with 11:18 left, but boy, you'd love to have one, maybe you're wishing a little bit too much, but you've had a Kosh breakaway, you've had a Roman breakaway, and that's just probably something that's a little loose.
Watson close on a backhand with
Watson
an open net.
close, you betcha. Right now, though, you're faced with breaking through that neutral ice area, Dan, and you already called it with 4 guys in that neutral ice area.
Roman from the left point, his shot blocked. Here come the Raiders. Protas crossing the line, left circle, trying a shot, blocked by the Giants. Byram can't find it. Tendick will at the side of his net, and he'll cover it up.
Alexei Protas from Belarus, 6'5", 11 goals on the season, 40 points, pretty good. It is Leeson. They're making a correction here.
Masella credited with a second assist on that goal at 4:21 of the third period.
Yeah, I think it was Masella that got that puck away from the scramble, got it to Protas. He fed the long stretch pass to Leeson, and he makes it 1-0. Face off, Tendick right.
To the right of David Tendick we go. And the face-off win by the Giants. Nielsen dancing down the right wing side on Sapego. Nielsen bumped to the wall. Masella to the point. Joseph can't knock it down. Kelly clears it forward. Spencer Moe going to send it in deep. Caleb Bullich behind his net. Backhands it to the left side. Here come the Giants. Pass through Watts. Knocked down by Sapego. Hines rink wide to Bullich. Down to Hines. And forward come the Giants. Hayes knocks it down. Fonstad in the middle. At the right wing, the Weisflat shot in deep. 10 minutes to go here in Game 4. Third period, 1-0 Raiders. Giants come away with it. Nielsen up the middle. Feathers a pass. Left side, a return feed. Watts out of the reach of Joseph. Dreger trying to play it free. Pahal to the right wing and clear down the ice by the Raiders. That'll be icing. 9:33 to go, third period. 1-0. Raiders lead the Giants. 1-0. The Prince Albert Raiders lead the Giants here in game number 4. Giants with a win tonight will be tied 2-2. Raiders with a win tonight will have the Giants on the brink of elimination with game 5 going Friday night here at the LEC.
Zone time, so important right now for Vancouver. You know Prince Albert is going to want a 1-and-out. They're going to battle for races. They're going to battle for pucks. You got to win a face-off. You do right there.
Face-off controlled by the Raiders. Inside their own zone, Hayes. Left wing to Fonstad. And cleared out to Sena. 9:20 to go, third period. Giants need a goal to tie. Right wing, Dimitru. Weaving through Leeson. Down the right wing side, a drop pass. Buffero drive! And Scott nervously looked behind him. Wow. And it stayed between his pads, his 31st save.
Now one of the better plays Dimitru makes right there. He throws a back pass as he's deep in the zone. And let me tell you, when Buffaro gets that shot away from the point, there's 5 Prince Albert Raiders. Almost look like all of them screening. They're expecting Dimitru to do something with the puck in the corner. Wonderful back pass, against the flow of the check, and good shot on net by Buffaro. Face off, Scott's left.
Face-off win by the Raiders. Behind their net, Montgomery. Puck free to the wall. Giants hold it in. Kosh along the wall with Sorda. Down low to Roman. In the slot. Picked off by Masella. Not out though. Roman weaves to the slot. Lets it go. Blocked. He gets it back. Roman tries again. Scott the save. Rebound deflects to his right. And cleared out to center by the Raiders. Buffero, right wing Roman. Above the circle, a shot blocked. Kosh, Buffero, right point. Plouffe, left side, goes to the wall. This crowd on fire here, trying to rally the Giants to an equalizer. Moe gives chase against Plouffe. As they collide in the corner. Haven't seen Justin Knackbauer on with his usual line mates. Spencer Moe playing with Kelly and Hanoun. As the Raiders back into their own zone and grab the puck. Left side, Nielsen to Kelly, to Hanoun, to the line, not out. Sapego will try up the right wing. To the line, not out. Bowen Byram to the left. Keeps it to the outside. Defended well by Dante Hanoun. Byram gets it back at the side. Backhand, Kennick Leapert! Oh my! What a save by Ian Scott as he lunged to his left, taking away a sure goal from Alex Kennick Leapert. You have just seen one of the best saves of this season let alone the playoffs.
Yeah, right off that corner, Bowen Byram stays with it. He's originally checked, but as he stayed and maintained possession of the puck, that was a key for Canuck Liepert, his defensive partner, to get into the face-off circle. Byron put him right on his stick, and boy, that is a save without a doubt of this playoff series so far by Scott. I mean, he got over there. You know, he's a big goalie. He's 6'3", and he pushed off and got a lot of that net. Terrific shot. Terrific save.
7:30 to play here in the third period. Big collision along the wall. Offside rather called on the Giants.
Well, Dan, you know that is obviously more than a grade A chance. That's a grade A plus. It's a, you know, whatever you want to call a bell alarm save. Vancouver needs about 2 or 3 more of those in the next 7 minutes and 28 seconds. You got to be patient. You know, I mean, we've talked about, you know, taking a tie in overtime, getting one to tie a game, and we've seen Vancouver do a lot more than that. But let's be honest, that's what's on the table right now.
Giants send it in deep. They ice the puck with 7:17 to go here in the third period. And that's safe. Man, oh man.
Boy, you got to balance patience with being in a hurry. You don't want to slow the game down necessarily. It almost did when the lights just went out for a split second and right back on again. Still got to play defense because this Prince Albert Raider team with that offense, they'll make that thing 2-0 in a hurry. If you gamble or try a couple plays that are high risk, good job checking in the corner. Vancouver comes up with the puck.
Giants with the puck behind their own net with 7 minutes to go in the third period. 1-0 Raiders. Hardy in deep along the left wing. Holt bumping his man behind the net. Behind the play, Holt hauled down. Fans call a penalty. The official does not. Fonstad just going to make sure the puck gets deep before he changes. Canuck Liepert out of his own zone for the Giants. Dangerous pass. Picked off by Protas. Byram, though, retrieves it for the Giants, and now he's going to take it for a skate. Byram up the middle. Blue line. Cutting to the middle. He's checked. And Montgomery will get it out to center ice. 6:10 now to play. Montgomery, left wing side. Raiders lead the Giants 1-0 game 4. Canuck Liepert, left wing side. Joseph, hard pass, picked off by the Raiders. Kelly, trying to go wide now on Buffero. The 227s collide along the wall, and Buffero sends him down. Kelly with Mo and Hanu. Cleared along the wall and out to center. Giants with it in front of their own net. Buffero to Hines, up the middle, Sveikovsky, onside, Watts, Joseph, right circle, Scott, and a save by Scott. And the rebound, grabbed by Fonstad, 1-on-2. To the outside, a shot, that's blocked and deflected to the wall. Weisblatt just going to send it behind the Giants' goal. The Giants have 33 shots on goal. Yet it's the Raiders that have a 1-0 lead. Here come the Giants. Hines, what a pass. Watts, though, couldn't hang on. Out to center, Byram. He'll try now. Blue line, up the middle. Red to the circle. Byram cuts in front. Rebound, Sveikovsky. Denied by Ian Scott. As he makes 2 more saves. As the heroics continue from Ian Scott for the Prince Albert Raiders. 4:40 to go. Dylan Plouffe backs up. Left side. Knocking it in. Giants will try and thrust it in wide. Masella takes it away from Hardy. Sapego knocking it forward. Montgomery, a quick shot. Off a block. Leeson ripped it wide. That could have been game, set, match. Montgomery behind the goal. Giants try to clear it up the right wing, and they will. Holt ahead for Hardy. Down the left wing side, Hardy through the blue paint and up the other side. Canuck Leaper pinched. And now at the left side, Montgomery. Angled off by Justin Sordiff. 3:50 to play in game 4. Third period. Vancouver Giants trail in this game 1-0. Left side. Around the net. Raiders break out right wing side. Spencer Moe gets it deep to center. 3:30 to go. And around the boards, Hanoun with Byram. Giants break out to center. Sordiff up the middle, knocked off the puck. And offside on the Vancouver Giants with 3:17 to go.
Yeah, Sordiff just unable to dump that puck in. They came up through that neutral ice, 3 abreast. He gets to the blue line, and he just gets checked off it. But Byram doing everything he can. You know, he beats around a defenseman. He goes to the net, tries a tricky little play with a stick. Goaltender makes a save, and he makes a save right after that on the rebound. This is all Todd Scott, right? Or did I said it again? Ian Scott in this third period. I think the shots now are 10-4 this period for the Vancouver Giants. They got 3:15 left.
Leeson, a shot at David Tendick with his save. And he hangs on the Giants with a defensive zone faceoff. Brett Leeson, the only goal of the game. 4:21 into the third period on a breakaway. And the Giants, who have played so well tonight. Precious seconds remain. 3:12 to be exact. Face-off win by the Raiders. Leeson off the draw, spins, and a shot blocked. Giants clear it forward. Nielsen going to send it in deep. Watts in after it. Pahal leaves for Hayes. Leeson along the right wing to the line. Not out. Held in. First guy there is Watts. To the right wing. The Raiders clear. And now Protas trying to get by Canuck Leaper. The puck goes to the right wing side. Protas shielding the puck. Sends it to the corner. Bowen Byram left wing side. Trying to take it for a skate. And great play by Hanoun to take him down. Fans want to call. Canuck Leaper right wing. Pass to Joseph. Left wing. Byram with room. Crossing in. A drag move. Hardy couldn't find it. And now the Raiders. Masella ahead for Kelly. Backhanded deep. 2:10 to play. Dylan Plouffe. Right wing Dimitru. Flying up the right wing side. Leeson angled him off beautifully. David Tendick is still in his net. Holt trying to spin away from Montgomery. Hauled down, no call. Montgomery across. Picked off by Plouffe. Dimitru made a move to the middle. Great defense by the Prince Albert Raiders. The Giants can't get moving forward. The icing waved off. 1:40 to go in game 4. The Giants need one to tie. They trail the series 2-1. They trail the game 1-0. Shot in deep. Kosh in after it against Hayes. There goes David Tendick. Side of the net. Joseph to the wall. Kept in by Bowen Byram. Knocked down by Roman. Roman. Byram lets a shot go, and it's a glove save made by Ian Scott. He's 36 for 36.
That's as good as Byram can play. I tell you, with everything's on the line here, he is just absolutely leading this hockey club. What a job. Roman will get it back to Byram. Byram one-times it, and again, just not quite enough traffic in front of the net. But it was Byram that actually kept that puck in at the line with a beautiful keep-in. Boy, that looked like that was out. He got it to Roman. Roman right back to Byram, the shot, and the save by goaltender Scott.
Timeout call by the Vancouver Giants. Face-off going to be in the offensive zone. David Tendick is out of his net. 1-0 Raiders. Giants have outshot Prince Albert tonight 36-26. They've been the better hockey team in game 4.
No, they really have. And for me, unfortunately, the goal and it was a breakaway goal by Leeson. It was a great job, I thought, by the defense for the Prince Albert Raiders getting that puck up the ice from a massive scramble. There were 5 Vancouver Giants around the net. It looked like the last guy that was going to get a stick on the puck was going to put it in the net. And it was just a good play by the defense. Both of them, it was Protas and Masella. They got it up to Leeson against the run of play at the time. Listen to this crowd. 1:17 left. Goaltender Tendick on the bench.
Langley Event Center on their feet. Facing off to the right of Ian Scott. Face-off won by the Giants. Byram to Plouffe. Right wing side. Byram to the left wing circle. Joseph down low to Kosh. Kosh behind the net. Dimitru sneaks in front. Pass broken up by Hayes. And cleared down the ice by the Raiders. That'll be an icing. With 56.1 seconds to go.
Dan, that's a good possession. That's a positive possession. That was good. They got the extra tacker on the ice. They moved it around exceptionally well. Never a bad thing when Kosh has got it. Plouffe, Byram. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Roman, somebody. Now, there's a big face-off when Joseph in the face-off circle for Vancouver.
To the left of Ian Scott. They're going to do the face-off again. Joseph against Montgomery. The Giants control off the draw for a moment anyway, then it's cleared off the glass down the ice. The Raiders ice it again.
You know, face-offs obviously extremely important. We're 3 games into this, this series. But, when you haven't played a guy in the face-off circle, sometimes you don't want to show him the same move twice. In fact, if you're trying to experiment with your face-offs, you do it between the blue lines. See if Joseph can win this draw this time again.
Giants win it cleanly. Byram left point, Plouffe right point. Plouffe tried to shoot. It was blocked by Parker Kelly. 40 seconds to go. Byram in his own zone in front of his own net. He throws it to Plouffe right wing. Plouffe. His pass behind his back picked off by Hayes. Kelly towards the empty net. Plouffe was able to block it. Kelly just trying to keep the puck jammed now. The Giants need to free it. Kelly does great work towards the empty net. It's blocked. One last prayer for the Vancouver Giants. Joseph can't knock it through. Dimitru carries it in. Down the outside, backhanded wide. Side of the net. Dimitru, puck jammed behind the goal. It's in skates. And the Raiders, with 1 second left, force a whistle.
Well, they're leaving it all on the table, aren't they? I mean, there isn't one Vancouver Giant, in my opinion, that's going to take that jersey off tonight and say, you know what, I could have given it more. They've just run into a goaltender that's been absolutely sensational. That's why Toronto drafted him. He's signed by the Maple Leafs. 19-year-old Ian Scott from Calgary.
1 second to go.
You know what happens here is that Prince Albert Raider player in the face-off circle is just going to fall down on the puck.
Gregor against Joseph.
Nope.
Face-off won by Joseph. That'll do it. The Prince Albert Raiders hang on. They win Game 4, 1-0. And the WHL Championship will be on the line Friday night. What a game for the Vancouver Giants. They just could not solve Ian Scott.